Yatem Nanmakobi, one must no. It was your be a secure sanitary pad, one on every chidom, and after one more so to my one aya 2074 T74, and a time heba mischa. When you be our yukra, Yanya Tana Scenario Bray, Ayame, AKOSUA AGYEIWAA Boating, Mene.
Obrempong na kwaku ampoma enafe.
OBAAPA nana ya ketre.
Yasha enkomanase na yasha se a awrahosam ena yede ehya joining our Facebook ne so SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra, SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. Na ye konfinfin mantamu. Ni ayati finfin mantamu ba no enya ni kakra. Ukopie mu asinfo so a. Wa kire se ka bia ono no DAF track ni bi ni registration number no AS 5090-14 AS 5090-14 na wobi hunu ba bia na wo free ya wode nani enenam mu asimfo so mfimfin ho wo free mu ba bia zebra crossing ankodu ho akrompete ya ankobedu ho no betore bo ase kakra no wodu ho amerika wode nam no echense ne a prosifo ogu ne so bra akode kankan fit akoto bonsamta na ya pe no ache no woduru ho amerika se hwi na nkwada etwa kwan mu zebra crossing no so no wanto ne bo wo yesu oba trans breaking so anya yie ene wadi kwatwifa ankoda yi so akwada ba ko a wo hwere nananom anase wo hwere ne nkwa to nananom e wo potam ho no no wonya mfinhia no enwotwe na asemisi ye na kwaya awra hosem pa se wo dwan ne wo Facebook ne so na se woni ani amesre wo e ya awra hosem pa mesre emojasam ne yaka na sa no nti se bia wontimi nhwe niema bi se no a we dia wadawroma mikoto degu fam ya memma ubetimi nso a ya no afi wani kitwa bi na wahwe mesra wo ye droba ni a na sa woti stie achi a kwaso na drive memfa wo phone no kra why na kwaso tie yen na asemi ba ye no na ya mane boni Eric Anan woni MTTD commander ya one patam ho ASP Wonder Lumo woni de bon kom no wase no kra wo mo ahunu ate na wani kwa yansu wa monsa kan droba no na se wo dimirika nam krom na wanto ne bo na wasa kum nipa no wo mo ache no ya on ne gina mrana no
you can say a recklessness of a driver no nyabotre udu a chroma. There are zebra crossings ewo kromunya until you as a driver would do zebra crossing. Tell me what makes you say ubebo obi or zebra crossings who the car bebo obi or zebra crossings. What a professional driver. Zebra crossing is the only place a senipa extra obey safe. Now the car about obi or zebra crossings. It's just unfortunate. Me I'm currently at the scene. It's a driver no back. In fact, the people even cross, the children cross Amudu inner lane. Meaning, the driver was speeding with the wood no. So he could not even stop. Another car no bomb. So we'll let the Lord take his course properly. So far, I did tell you, we are here to remove the car no, from the scene.
Where ASP Wonder Lumo me pacho joining here with Facebook ne so. SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. Mesra Sanya meka no wedi amensa ya mikoto dwe san gu fom bia na umpemojasem nanso asam na awra ho obese obehwe bi na hunu ne yete no a ya no afekire wani baako wai anya sa hwe yi awia yi na ye bo wanum akwada no wanya mfihia nwotwe Ghana da ache baako ena kia no track no desi ho no ena wa akwada ne da nim ho saa na prosifo che se wonu ache no se wonam krom na Amerika tente ye ne so wonam N1 so enu anadwo be no ndu dome market ye ka de na nka brante ba ko no so to ka atwene e wo adim ha ya Amerika tente se ya enu wo mode kro na wonu achi nu o ma na nso ho won de ne be gina mra na no join ye Facebook no so na be hwe bisisi ya
Yeda so agina mfimfim mantemo arawosamo a efri mankasim no ye no e won fanteman bensin emo e won mfimfim mantemo eba ene se opanyi bia your friend o owura ofari ya yesusu se wodi mfinhia no eduenum meka se waye nyamede a na amanebo echemu se sa arawosam esi e won mankasim edwam edan bia won mu si a won mu enwieye e na embenifo kwato se opanyi ofari jase wakowu kra ya oda eye edan emo wo bra sasemi ebeto odwa na ekoya ra wo sempa enam so ama yenso ntreni erekanan ene adwadifo ya wo ewo mankasim dwom wo no mo edi nkomo busa anse no panyi kra no wo mo anim no ano a sei ena wo mo de tudwa
Leyiwa shoka duwa oye yin paso ya basama na ko ya mi ya masu no mo tikasi musi na do na se wiya na ya la bakan mo de ba bada hasu ya na ya shi anapa ya ben yin ya na ya ni biya wa haya zaman singa ya ba ne mu da mali ya na koye na ya tina no ha ne ya me wa patri ya na o di film na ma mo police bu so aso te wa ba kan wa na Official. And here we can try and in time how to try for this time. But keep it obeying. Or to my a boise, or to the boise station. Why? This is the way to stop it. You want our social Yamana.
Arishmama eni awodro ayekotie ye eye dwadifo ma awomo ewo mankesim edwam na eno anso wonmo a erekanan eni assembly member ye wo old nkusukun honorable Emmanuel K Biden etwetwe nkomo emo no so kire kwan yo fa so a oni Mr. Ofori
oyende na the ma branch ya kana semi niya nante de we kire de wa kanchiri oban ma obi a obi na se we ni biara eja ya assembly member si obi ba for the bro hwe se nyimina so oban dam no oyem friend of me for sure one obi kan for police farm and so here say police farm and go much we kind of do some one say oyende ye nyim wi ko biara obi ba ko na me de e bia na o da kwa na be na ma kesi so ye bia go to be obi nyim the baby ko wa bottom ye bia na ko so ye nyim to do wo mo aso ate but sisa be kesi ye nyim bi biara na afi so bia na odan ni bia na emi de bia on de nkan akade ye yi ku ma na de truck mo tu na mi ni be bi short but na mi mind de na du mo ya na yi ku fori an ya de
Arishmama ni bogasa ye honorable Emmanuel K Biden wono assembly member yo wo mankasim old nkusukun nene ene yekotie ye no
anro wo manfo ye wo akotia akokoto oba na ne nyina no ekokogina by election na ewosekoso yero Ernest ya okumi ya wuti na no wonsia do na won mo penisia na mu ewo mrahye bedofie na mpanyufo wodo ya won mo gina ye ewo NPP ni NDC amanyoko ne dimu no Oro Bernard Beidu ya wono ya mranim ni a wokogina ye ewo NDC amanyoko no ebra boto no kenkanso ekwo na wie ye electoral commission de tudwatro se wono na de nkunim ya ema no wafa bese empem du nwotwe ane akirei ya watam abonebo na anamso ama opanyiparo no nsamtrofo adi nkomo atrose we trose Ghanafo asase a won mote amamu ase anokwa na won mote mampanyini yero John Mahama ane ndisi aban no amamu pa ya won masase omudi agu akwamu se won beboa ma Ghanafo awieye pa ane asetena pa no na won so ba wo ba wo hye ne manfo bose sankunim die ya won de amano ne gidie ne arehemu a wo munya won no Bernard Beidu mu a won moto aba no de ma no no wo ma no nye kwada biara do behwe sempuntunuma ebedoso.
The confidence has always been there. It is not just mere confidence out of nothing. It was born out of the good work we had done. After engaging the people, we read their reaction towards the message we gave them, and we saw that it had really imbibed. They gave us a hope, some hope of sorts, which hope has resulted to what we see today. I mean, we've always been very confident. I told you, I don't know whether I told you guys that we've been in this game for a while. If you are in it and you are losing, you will know, except maybe if you don't want to be honest yourself. I told you what we were working out at that moment I spoke to was with regards to the gap.
I was aware on Monyan for Bernard Beidu. Ya, woman for your walk with Tiabaton so and not a one more to about Adamano. Now, and watching no Baba James, I wish you pan walk with Tiana from Timusa from a good year to a cosso a honum. Now, so by Wapan or Berna from with your home from Honum film. Not why you be at Diabua, Chichero and the Numani, I didn't know the young one cry. Sir and Rada and Kundi Echo Adamano.
Akwatia's name has always been with regards to mining. You can't take away the mining. Okay, we only have to do it lawfully. That's what we're going to work on. Where we are now is a GCD property. hitherto, just before Dramani Mahama came to power, the place was in darkness. If you recall, we did the same coalition here, and we had to put on some solar panels and all the lamps and all that. Today, and it wasn't because of the by-elections, it was even done before. Today we have electricity. It is the first step towards getting GCD back on track, which can employ thousands of people. There are other things we are looking at. Essentially, it is about development, and we will make sure we deliver.
I was your way here when Monya for Bernard Bedu. I want no ana sebreya here casino. Nyame ya dom na speaker. Ejeno tumra shebe fia. Wababe mra shebe ni ewakwatia abato empeso so. Yotoa ansem no eso.
Na yeto ansem no so no yegyina akwatia sansem pani se obofo. Wono ne ye na nam eho apaso no manfo atwiri kusi bedaw. Wo mo sa ne se ya. Na enrada ne yekoso akwatia no. Apuemantamu pani pa ya wono eye Dwemtreni edema NPP amyoko no Yera Jeffrey Kunaduado wakasa de afa ho wo kire se no kure sabe mpredua sa wakwasia ene won sesa na adwene na ne asi no ewa akwatia no wo mogitum wo mo sesa wo adwene ato aba no de ama NDC a won NPP fo wo apuemantam no wo mogitum na fei NPP amyoko no nyina ye wo man Ghana mu no wo mo nyina gitum na emom won mo kɔ akwatena pronti na ma kwa postmortem wo mo de se kan akwa twitwa nsam no din ahwe ne ye cross wo de enkura no ma ntimi anye ne ye de na wo san ko mo ye e na de ne omo ye anan kansa se wo ne ye wo ma hwe ne nyina na ye koye ni mu no wo mo de humu aye e de abratiefo.
Yes, the elections were held, and as we all know, the final results turned out that the NPP lost the elections, which we accept wholeheartedly. We are now, having meetings to, review what happened and what really went wrong. So the aftermath of the elections, we can be able to speak through to really what happened when we have really sat down to review and understand all the intricacies of the just ended election. But from the look of things, we saw wanton display of money and giving of money by the NDC, which colored every aspect of the voting day. So, yes, I see that our democracy on that front is really unsustainable, because I don't know where the country would be going forward.
I don't know what the country will see going forward. Jeffrey Kunaduado, wano? Dwemtreni edema NPP was no kokokwa manyoko no apuemantam.
Yeda so agina akwatia enwada bato ye kwaso no. Se tiefo beka ye wobra electoral commission e de betu dwase nyame adum abosumi ne de toso emienu e na bato ne bekoso no. Enam so ama global info analytic wamo eye nhwehwemu e de betu dwase kianeke NDC amanyoko no ebedi nkunim e wa akwatia bato no. Na eno enam so maganafo no a e de wamo ano esi so. Na no dan na bato no kwa wiampa NDC amanyoko no na wo mu edi nkunim eno nam so ama ye ne executive director edema global info analytic Yera Musa Dankwa etwetwe nkomo e wo sompa kase so ebusa ne se sanya osi eka ye no ababu na senkra no osi fa so wo ye no eno no ochem so wo hu se Ghana fo sisi a wo moni atepa ena hwehwem wo mu ye no ede di pefe se Ghana fo enko meto abando e de ama NDC amanyoko no enti wo mu hwehwemu ne de eye papa ye wo se Ghana fo eje wo mu tumu
yenim omo background in terms of demography nkwala ana omo ye penifo maybe omo ko school edu ena omo to about last election no say na omo kachre ohwe akotia on the exit poll no over 60% kwala omo kotinia anase university kotia no ena ohwe akotia so as omo demography no assessment from what we know in 2016 up to 2025 omo move from omo amukura junior high to no education to very highly educated people the omo peno no from the omo amanko school and junior high here ena two the sanity there candidate ben ena obey appeal to this group of people. Osha MPP candidate was not appealing to Omamako school. Almost some doors were. That was the first problem. Second problem, I say na MPP for Edwin said I could hear a mining town. Into LMC phone kwan go. There be Osha Omam go hono senior high need tertiary no. Omunya Edmond Galamsi. Omo no omo interest different.
Arisma mani pokasa ye Yera Musa Dankwa na we ye no wa mananso wa wasenka sa prediction ya oye senka memua ene anka Ghana for e de ne bekoma yanka akwa akwatwitwa ne nam e de egu apaso ababonten ababeton.
Well, in terms of demography, I mean, Ghana for Mutuaba, now over 70% of them are below 35 years. So a young population, it will take several election cycles, maybe 3 or 4, and sana oma age, oma old. And as you're aging, new ones will come in. So the population is very young. So you have to be very careful with demography, demographic analysis on election side. It's not the end system for the next maybe 10 years or so until there's a new census. Now, in terms of normal terminal, Kofobi on social media, the empire on bonus say the mechanism member na aja omatwa to focus atana mo frame. That was something that is widely shared. Yanya correct anka and then the paying by now me omayanka.
Aresmama eno osinka sisi ade nko mayanka senka ndisi amanyuko no eni nkudim ewa akweti aba yeto ye na nipa okasa ye yira Musa Dankwa wado executive director the Global Info Analytic nene eni ekoti ye no.
I was sorry to ansam no aso. Na Director of Legal Affairs Adema NPP Amanyoko no Ragari ni mako aneka sei. Wadi atujwa achim se wo hwemo pa no a. Asemi na nka won mom nya madwene kora sankombe boso ama Ghana fo ate na so se ne yesa ena wosese na nya basa enti wose won moka na womanfo atumi hunu bie. Wose wo hwemo ayera Ernest ya okumi ye wono emre bi atwam no ye mrase dwani wo akotia bato mpeso so a. Ene won na ne beda ya soa anam so anti yakwakoto by election ewa akotia ne won mo yini foforo kora ya wo free Andris Amanyoko ne dimu no wose papa na druma bi na ba mobu ewo mpeso ano so wose druma bi wanim gwase atete wo ya wawodo bia no namu kese Andris Aban no ankasa ne Andris Amanyoko no mo sheda se wo mbatete no ankasa enen no na nkofori high court adebeto no na Supreme Court eni ade ne nyina no aya abato a wodi nkunimu electoral commission edesa ne nsasa 2024 no wono na mrashe dwa akonya ofai wakotia abato mpeso so wose free sada no wodi nkunimu peno kese wana ama papa nani anka nguso da Debia no di kwata kwaniaba enti ebra kwata kura pobo asem nyina to gu ya afei ni tumi di ekita no de sha ne nsa no na abambuo no nyaba enti NPP Amanyoko no de na woro na di nka aka to wonu dada se wono kura na fro no mra hye bedwa akonya no enya de obedi biem sanza wo ateti a wodo wafamuo animguase a wonamu na yere ne makura mpo abranyina no pawia ne numre na wo mo kegu na sum se senkebetumi a anka wonfa akonya no nto na nka wonye mma Andisi Amanyoko na won momfa na so ba mo wo kurade a enkwantu nye ene na enanu ani na nsa kura abase enansia so entamwo ana won mo chese owura ne hododo no wakwa yarosa bia bo afedie wakwa ya wa mabiemu enam so ama yira gari ni mako ade atudwa atro se sanka na kura yira anasia okumi nkwoti ase a anka akonya no wode beto na Andisi Amanyoko no de ompese sabi omude ye no na won mo de aye sansa de na ekeka kono na eyafono opanyi pa no
yegusu gina mu akwatia na fono amfono binom so amode omonte ye kura ansane ye bekwa abato esuyi na pani pa ya wono eye mrase badwani e oni dwamen kofodi an ne mpatamo eye yera Michael wakire bafi na waka wakire se wono de se wono kwa akwatia no na se NPP fu ani nkunim a wo be resign se mrase badwani wonyina mu made hye ye wonu dwaben no wo bio adan a we kura de new dwaben south atiefo eye new dwaben south wakire se nya ade anko bedi MP ni bio sans wonu hwe wonu niam a wonde agu akwan mu ne wo monhyehyɛ ya wo maye ene se de omni omanfo na kasa no a no omanfo no beto aba na de ama won pa nanso eno e ba ye ade na amfe so ana amfe oye de ne a eye bo ade antimi ana de banche eno na director of elections said ma NDC deputy director of elections and IT Yera Tanko Rashid Computer wase animanimu ye Michael Chibafi won nyina radio so mpacho enya Ghana fo nyina na te ne sa won ko mra hye badwam ho ya House of Records na won ko pacha wo ho anya sa nya de on bedi atum.
We are going to Michael Befi constituency. He says he's apologized and we are not accepting it. Nobody's going to. We are not accepting the apology. He must resign. If he doesn't resign, Ghanaians will not take politicians serious. We must be serious. They must hold us to our words. Whatever comes out from my mouth, they must take me serious. I can't just stand here and make allegations, say certain things, and then within 24 hours, do you know that he came in here when we were about to start the coalition, beaming smile, telling me that we were winning the thing until I showed him on my phone that, my friend, you have lost the election, I'm coming to your constituency for by-election. Then he started perspiring. That's the time he got to know that things have changed.
Eho wanu mpo ni phone so no de kire no chese krache ja dede no na we yankọ hwe yedi ampa na afi no hu se ye we die se wadi nkoda asem eno de akogina ba bi se wo pa chew na we wie ye pe eno ase he won kogina parliament nko kana wadi kan ka first one no se wanya wonu mu de petition e speaker send him animu ya wo monfo so ma Michael Chiribefi won resign ana won pa chew anya sa but at once by force ye kwa by election foforo
saying the gentleman made a categorical statement. I will resign. Let us go and test their strength in that constituency and see whether that's a strong hold of the MPP. That's why he could stand and say he will resign. He was here with us. We are going to hold him. If he doesn't resign, we will write to the Speaker of Parliament. And he must apologize in the floor of Parliament so that the whole public will see who he is, so that they know that certain activities of people like that should not be countenanced by Ghanaians. They must allow decency in our politics so that Ghanaians will respect us.
Rashid Tanko Computer, Director of Elections and IT, Edema NDC Chinyama Nyuku no chese no kre. Nia Michael Chiribefi no de emfamra kwa mukra.
Na yada so agina kwatia enrada bato ekoso no ene enwo ensensem wo bra enra na abato no ekoso no awrahusem bi esi mentim wase bi esi ewo National Vice Chairman edema NDC amenyoko no ena afei domkuma no eba no de ni yira Alexander Afenyo Makina na chese na nyasem keto akra de nyina ne se National Vice Chairman chese na nka ensese domkuma no ba no de ni etimi eba wodom office wonomo na no na nam so ma mentim wase timi so de ya chese ka de na chese tuma mento etimi akoso na wo bra sa asemi esi ye na centrofo ebomode a ene mbenfo edi enkomo ene ya meka se yira Dennis Miracle Aboaje wono aid edema enkane omampani abedi etwe Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia wono so akye na adwo de afa ho se de enu esi ye no o se yira azoka onsini trase esanse eye shame ne niewu papa panyi pa na wo yesei enka mankwada kra nye na nka wo panyi wo nkwadwedwo wo akoma na so wo panyi wo di nkan eye saade we dia e wo so osini trase na owu se ne ni ewu.
If you still have a situation where even with the presence of the uniform, there are citizens who are bold enough to still attack other people, then there's a problem. Because people seem to think that our police are only there to, like they say in Twi, pata people, to separate people. And so they are no longer afraid. Because I see somebody throwing a punch above the heads of policemen to his, come on, the person should be bundled immediately. So that others standing by will know that if you want to see the whole day, then you have to behave. I think that's a problem. The biggest shame of yesterday goes to Sofo Azoka. Wherever he is this morning, he should bow his head in shame. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of his attitude. He should be ashamed of the character he has built for himself. And realize that indeed, this is 2025. Violence has no place in our democracy. Violence has no room in our elections. But for Azoka yesterday, I don't think we would even have a single complaint of anything. There were macho men there. Why? Everybody, NDC had macho men there, MPP had macho men there, but nobody threw a punch. And that is even a testament to show that having macho men present at an election doesn't necessarily lead to violence. Sometimes I keep saying, when I have a gun to Hamza's head and he has a gun to my head, there will be peace. There will be peace. There would always be peace when I have a gun to him. But the problem will come. There will be violence when Hamza has a gun in my head, on my head, and I don't have. So I don't have no problem. Bring 10, I bring 10. Then we are seeing each other. Then there's peace.
Yira Dennis Miracle Aboaje aid at the moment penny abedi etwe da Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia.
I was awesome Korea Monocrata Ababatoja, where I a Futu Municipal Assembly no, and I want the crata by ya when Monyan for Yakubu Kwansa, one of your presiding member, I will Futu Municipal Assembly, Nensa and a Chassis. Now, Cratani more paying for a woman here, say one would do ya pass or my cabin mammy cabin wide day a year to mano, Nipa Benum pass one more for Quati Kwanso, no more than a new mem, na Ghana Nwankasa a dane ebutu. Now, one more Chelamusa as Samoa, and a free first vice chairman, Dema and this Yamanyuko. Yera so for Azoka na numpie ye no nyame ni na enkoye kura na wo hwemu a osanyene Alexander Afenyo Makina ya wono dom kuma ye wo my Ghana no sebedwafie wo de won mani mu na anya wonko wasa gina mu samra sebedwani e wo fitu abato baso no sabio panyipa no wodi mu pa e wo o my Ghana emu na asam wo kan sabio Yera Afenyo Makina kura no obeku no wo boni hanyane ade no akwakwa se e ya asam a ahye obi kuma so ache na afe na apia free na kuma mu so obeka wona no am obi atibi na sa asem no ana anam so ama enei chese adehia wo mu afitu municipal assembly no wo mu nyina ka wo mu abomu no matro krata de piedwa chese asem no ayerazo kakaye no se bi oya asem wa yenka ni nchini ni mako eno ye de kan de atoso mienu sankayere na nkatemamu ni bi na kan ya ankasa sanka nipa na kiache no anka posifo kwama na sokurampo nkanchai na so nam so ye first vice chairman de man disinti asade ne pese ye ne suma se dwadie mu amu ne ye twantoma ade kuriso eno so de nyade wo betena sekura na won ma ye nhwahan sansa si amono a wo chena bi wo bi so betumi akasa asem we ya frei wo pokwa hunu ye Alexander sabio obi mfasa ma na mom so woda no wansore bie mu ana ho ane ye kobisa no nam so nti ekuo no de abaya won mu kire mu se Yera IGP Christian Tata Yohonu wama na homene soe na nya wonko mra sebedwafo nso so nkasa na speaker of parliament Yera Alban Smana Boben won so fana no ntum sane ye beya mara beya adwuma sanse so obi ka asem asabio ebo man bokra na sasa nipa no ye kebma men kebino wanya na dwene so de beya adwuma ama asumdwe a Ghana ye hwehwe no yensa atumi aka
abusia se unya ma Facebook no so a join yen SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra and YouTube no SOMPA FM live me patcho join yen na fa comment to brepamu no ye be kenkan ni nyina kama ede ama na fa yemfiri amanyosem yimu akwati ade yi na yemfi ene nkyeremu ewo tachiman na tachiman NDC fo ye wo hotitru pa ne ma no wo no wo mu no ma dwai ukopiemu ewo afumaya wo mu adwa bruta wan kyerɛ sɛ kane no bra na Prof Mills etia ba nwa so no free 2009 ho no a de besi 2012 mu ho no bra won ba ye na wo mu ye om ne ma na school feeding no na nka won mu awo afuman ho no wo mu a ye de ma wo mu no ma ye afuman de no kama nanso mampani John Dramani Mahama ba ye wo mu huom anu manfo free tu obodom ton anu wo mu aba ye school feeding no na won mu a wo mu eye adwuma no a womu nima adwuma papa no womu ye no ye de womu mu na ye cookers sene maame ni kiremu no cookers na madam Hana Afosa wono na ne santrefo bo nkomo ya wo che se mampani wamfane na ye nsifo mu a mo na nwene ho da se wo mpatam ho NDC gusu ye adwuma wo
I a woman organizer 15 years for NDC. Just say ya campaign about year no. Regional for and a district for I get man free ya open my high and son. So I'm not pretty about them and take money a feeding program. Yes, so ya back my case run be. They were yes ka yan ya for by yes ya bet my sponsor. Ya school na my school so anya dia near yes raban agmana mpanfo ba gia fa he dia yes raban o ma gia dia mpan ye nsem and sa ya mama onye na gwene se fu andisi wa ha andisi ya guchi asa ba gi aduma pri yensem mre bia twa yewura atamese be no andisi fu ma ye wo fu ya na ye ketrese no se de aduma mama be no kronfo ba agi ye aduma na pri yensem ba fa ya ha fu kuke ya so ye ntna se ma ye me ye kuke ya so ye go ye sky be tin dia ye aduma me se ya me to me atwa me dia ne ya mo me da sene me no ma nyina gu asa me feeding no meti ma ye bi enso kronfo ba agi aduma no ye ni ba so ye campaign fu ha ye sra aduma mama nana ne kina ya wanti ya me ne me yezo na coordinator wa kede simi ma abara so ate so ma gi yaduma he yensem
kede se for general coordinator anu wakasa no na wonu be besika abebe timi de aye ba adwuma no ena nkrofo ba ba gi ba adwuma no de aye asam na ha dwene pa Mama Hana Afosa wono ye kasamafo e de ma wono mu a ekuo no a mo kire se ukopie mu afuman ho no a ofuman wọ́n mú nso betimi aye adwuma no na mmom nyase adwa mo hye gyaade na wọ́n ma no anu anuane nkwa na amanfo te ho no mo sankwan wono ne nsem kakra no
Yet workers yabono so na nkrata bi every Ministry of Foreign Affairs asoye abasisi a etiefo beka yi a June busumi ni mu ewa afimo ne de na to sudu ensia e na asoye e de nkrata e ba ye kyerese wamo eto eye Tehran embassy emu esanse mentim wase asode e wo ehwo no mo e wo Iran no wamo ebetum sebe ye a ade hye ye a wamo e wo embassy wo no wamo babom nsem ebetimi agina abrane na meka say Tehran capital town ye wo Iran and ye wo Ghana say ya send ye Accra ha say capital town wo Ghana no Tehran sanete ewo Iran na eno enam so ama ene America say asoye na sa tron krata dia babontin a wo mo eche se mpempre no wo mo aye hwehwemu ohun se bambo mu nsem ne sisi ano niama ekoso yie ewo Tehran embassy wo no mo enti mpanyufo eyi tabono efri so a mpempre wo mo be hyase aye adwuma na enye sisi a o ena wo mo be hyase nyame ya domo a bosumi ya ye wo mu ya ne da ye toso du ensia ena wo mo ebe hye adwuma ase ewo Tehran embassy wo no mo a wo mo chese enye se wo mo gya ne saa kwa mpanyufo chese wo mo be ye hwehwemu pa na wo mo ma bambo mu nsem etimi ayire ewo ehwo no mo se be ye na Ghana fo ya wo mo ewo Tehran embassy wo no ene adwuma ye fo ya wo mo ewo ho no wo mo bambo mu nsem ebetimi egina abrane enti asoye ehye Ghana fo bo se enye se wo mo yi wo mo ne de free ehwo no mo de mo no wo mo ba bebo adwuma na wo mo timi aboa ama akwani abedi a ebekoso ewo Tehran ena afa Iran ene Ghana entemo no niama ebetimi akoso
Otie area from Tobacco Sebo for SOMPA 106.5 Accra. Yankwaba tababuru bese du ana one more Sebo yi. Na sani waduma nkuma boate no. Wayana se abosome bia soa. Waba ebebu ne nsa na sabio mogafin so fia wodo ye wo so free ni nipadua na eboa ma nipadua no esaya from na hyehye foforo kra no ne nyina atumi wiem tie na akoba nsa no a nano no nkyira sabio waba obejeja ho saa ewo se wo ankasa utumi siesie ho yie ebra wo bosome no aso na sanitary pad papa sa wankwa nkohia eno saa na abekwa akoto bia ebewie akire no na de fi ne keka wo bi se bebo wase ho anase wahemfie ho no ma so krampo no ebi wo ho no atumi ma rushes bi batigu ahemfie wo pa wo jo ba bi a anye wo nya secure sanitary pad oba eye secure sanitary pad eno nko a ene pad ya enei yaje atumo se oba bia bra wo bosome no aso na wo konfikire no wo de bedi dwuma na ekoba no sa no a eboa wo ema wo ankasa wo no ye rese afei anam se ye de pe kwotena ka ho ne ye de ayenti no eboa wo ba na cheche sabio mogafin so finu a efiri wo ni padua no ba no ema honom no ankasa time wo kama ema rushes bia ama megu ahemfie honom eno achi kura dwiba bia ama megu ahemfie ho ema me hawa dwene afi so kura ampo no ebra wo bebo secure sanitary pad no anam se we ne ntaban ne so ne tere ebai ni ntino efa ba bia leakage bia ematri odofoi eyo secure sanitary pad o bowra mu supermarket ahodo corner shops ahodo online shops mu wo kwa wo so secure sanitary pad no ye papa no a ye de pe okotena asanso wo ka ho no na kumase kra de agyae nyawsam keto ma enso to sansa mama excellent cosmetics wakofa ne dosho puopa no de abegu won mu a womanfo no mu tubie na wenu eboa wo besema bi enti no woton a ye to ekontam de ma wo woko edum pizza ta won sabaka bi kwada so estate taxi station won mu a order some performance lane ni mu won won sabaka bibio ne afrey 0243 862 158 0243 862 158
na abusia ohunu se kanen no ebra na nananom tiase na wonom hye dudo ede mayen no na yeta nyini chepa na no mekọ ba bi na mehu se maame bi woso no de ene nuro na manfo bi ye no wonhunu ye entu akwaso hye dudo no na ne ho odene asa atadwen a ye hye kubu asa ate ya esi apaso ni nyina ne se 2074 no na maame no wonom enu nti mebusade se ni age yesen wo se afa na wonyini ye oye young afa nu anya 110 years and I'm say hey young mpo no se yan ya akoka kire omanfo ne nkwada ne se ya wo nyina nkopɛ 2074 ana se T74 no nti mete ye pɛ and I'm say tiefo ye ne mo na ye adwuma no ye nyina se ye be nyina kyɛ ne yetimi boost immune system no na ne ma nyina yetimi akonkan no ma ye nyina ye nkonom T74 nananom kwan a wo fa so ehye dodo de ma yen ne yetimi nyini kyɛ ye nya ahoɔden huru moja ne ntini mu nyina ma nipadua ne timi gyan nanso yie no eye sa adu papa no na mebo yade ne kakra bi so akyerɛ wo moja mu yade bia epiapia ne de kom ebi te sɛ wo bi wo a ekrotu no a chari ansa na aso anya diabetes na mpo diabetes wo so akwapa dro binom na emo apa me pa cho blood sugar level no e wo high ana se wo fom kra we no ebe normalize no kama na ho atimi ato obi wo a ekuro na aba ne tirim enu nti ono akasa na wo home atimi se nkabone di akire ekuro Kopeti 74 na emwa pa ne ewa akire ba ko ye hepatitis B ene ne C no ya de boni bi a wan hwe yi a ne ebe yo no ebe ha pa Kopeti 74 na abedi me ho adanse pa T74 no enya na ɛwɔ pharmacy ne herbal shops nyinaa mu wo a wona aseta tai wani mu ata honhon paa no unya bi na sa wono mu a ebetimi aboa wo e boost immune system no correct na be atimi aye fine FDA ahwehwem ahunu say eye nubra ne hahama e de aka bom de aye a wo how bia eni akire bia na wo pedodo no watu aton fo ne kirem e wo kan shi drug lane e na kuma sen so Ashtown Kolina Keba ho no a udru ho a wo mbema bi ato afeji number C 0246 073 498 0246 073 498 and 0501 628 931 0501 628 931 enya mo apemfo wo ba wo makoda nufo e na akoda wonya mfinhia na edumienu T74 pebitonom
se eba ne se etidi ya de honam yawo na afei wontumi enidi de a eduro ba ko pe na wie mekanfo de ama wo se wo san se eduro no honam koto edue bi a ene wo ya de na nya de betu ase bomode ase uko a pharmacy shop and a herbal shop bi a eya obebodi ni se time herbal mixture medofo eyetidi ya de na etete wo enti enam so ama wontumi enidi tese wo so tia na etie wonni enigye e wo wiase a wo ba ye de bia wo sim yade ye no ande mboko wo mu de bi ogefo no wo ho no ogefo no anytime herbal mixture time de yage atumu ese Ghana ha se ba na tidi yade de aduro bi eni wo enye time a me pa cho enye duro bia enti bomode ase e ba na tidi yade a time no e na wo bennom se wunyanya tidi yade no kra medofo wo betimi apetime esi wo no mo ntontom de ye no wo mo anete ene ogatemu ni ade ntontom no a ba ko nso ka wo time tidi yade e na ubenya enti per time ni si wono mo na se ntontom ba ko ka wo nom time ba ko ka wo no anom time ba ko sa se be ya obebo ho ban e de afi etidi yade ene enwo krade ba enwo me patrol your time HH mixture ene ne capsules yes I know mienu yi de bia maka cho se wo yade pa na hu se yade no wo ochini akoba bia wo nya no adura bomode ase obeto time HH mixture ene ne capsules ne na mienu ka bom nanom yade bia ase ebetu me patro bema odwonso a wote yawo e wo bema no mo odwonso a e banka kra wochim ansa na aba bomode apet time HH mixture ene ne capsules no e boa ama nkomo no boost immune system no yie pa ema wotimu say yes umi wo no ejina abrane eno eda nchenye oba wo pese wo siesie wa himfio nsuo nkitinkiti bi egu wo ene scent bi e wo hodom no wo pese wo siesie wa per time HH mixture ene ne capsules no mienu kabom na nom bia ebefi wo ama ho atimi ato enwei emanom emema so atimi endom bomode aboru mu e wo herbal shop pharmacy shop bia na tobi ana wo betimi afre na ousu tafrija ousu agyeman e wo 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 na woni mpanyfo eni enkomade chama ye gina so ne atwa hu tiawa agye aboafo nkrato ye batisia
Point homeopathy clinic Ghana had the obi anim say ye prostate na baby omutibi ye screening ema hu ni ye etu ase a na ye endpoint homeopathy clinic anase ye kidney ye liver problem wo fa baby na adjujo na de fa ne premature ejaculation no a ba ma bi a wo ne wodofo akwakwahia ase wo di ne ho agro ase wo tonte ene ye bra endpoint homeopathy clinic na ye moa wo ema ne mema mo pa wo ye endpoint homeopathy clinic wo mo demufo yare bia infections bi ne wo ho anase bia wo hwa wo fa baby na adjujo kidney problem prostate there ye endpoint homeopathy clinic kuma se ubehu endpoint homeopathy clinic e wo konoma bohia na akra hanso so there wo mo ginamu ankasa e wo spinters bebre friend share signboard no uduro na ubusasa wo pe endpoint homeopathy clinic obia e be kire for endpoint e wo 0244 867068 and 0274234321 endpoint homeopathy clinic wo mo demufo
tontonte yenum nsane e faadwen ne e faadwen ampa say na nanu nim se bre bi beba ama tontina 74 opa ye ne simple T74 abeye aduro tontina 74 ana T74 asa twe yadwene asina nanom dodo so se de na dodo bua ma nanom enyare basabasa no saa na tontina 74 ana T74 ebua nipadua no e ma immune support enti obi onum bie no abre bia ne ho dendenden tontina 74 yin so ya ye no se nsuo krokro wa kama enti ba bia wonam bia obeti betimi de wade akọ samene wo a ankefi na ekroyi eda no nko na wie ya wabra mennom T74 se mennom 20 na 74 amenya hoɔden mennom ne dabia T74 yi ɛyɛ hahama ɛne yɛde ayɛ na DHC ɛna aframa na yɛ kama saa no T74 ahoɔden ne apɔmuden ko a wokɔ pharmacy ana baabi eto nno bia wobenya 20 na 74 yi bi ato T74 yi ɛnyɛ ma ɔba a wafa afuro ana obi a ɔma nufoɔ ana sɛ obi a onya mfie dumienu ɛto phone frɛ 050-162-8931 ɛna 0246-073-498 FDA agye adwadie nkratoɔ yi atom
Kweku, minim se wa yeshe. Me kraman nane. Na so ebony show one embasso.
Mane hon sepeno. Ebony condoms comes in different flavors and available in all pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. For bulk purchases, contact 055-230-0075. Ebony Condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it.
We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate.
It only the view is a condom. The condom only then it's not on, but it also got as a condom.
Ewra, me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bag yi.
Bra, aden, enen so biem.
Hey, time heba me hye ya me ka se yi ba kwin. Ani wayi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hya esia gyimi ni me fiefo enya de abaako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hya me ka se me di one dance ya heaven ene de mekwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma wo. Oba a wafa afuro de wo ma akwada nofo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anuma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab ama yehu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa. Se o petam heba mixture enuro dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House ana ba akoso wo atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Ene herbal shop dodo na emu.
Fre 0244 417669.
Kayo set time no TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu akọ.
FDA agi adwadie nkratoɔ yi atum.
SOMPA TV Emma Akituapa.
Ora further mo se samotwa ya maya kwaba yetoa ansam no eso ababedo jase o magana inflation na so atepa na yesi wasanabo so imu no ababedo ha mo nchemu ne du ba ko chiripo no enum 11.5% ya eno no ehye nkran yi papa kire se ancha kura ne omabo eso ba betete amomafo no ye ho atumi ahenha ye yi na aban kuntabu ni anade sansemi tu dwabra na dadua yi wana nsamtwofo edi nkoma wo kire se reka ho a na sampran wo twene ya eswate nie na aban no kura susu se enton kopem se afi we nkona wie no na Ghana inflation no eswate ababedu 11.9% entie do osanamu ababedu 11.5 no kira se Ghana aban abomoden pa aban na yade wo mkura susuye no kura no inflation no so ate kura chensusuye no a won mo esusuye no na government statistician ayo Dr. Alhassan Idrisu wano ana another day ya wona samtrofo din komo ya nkontai wobu editorial say
the key figure here is that inflation for August 2025 was 11.5%. This means that prices today are 11.5% higher than they were in August 2024. Most importantly, it is an 8th consecutive month of decline and the lowest inflation we've observed since October 2021. In July, inflation was 12.1%, and in December, inflation was 23.8%. So you can see that there is a sharp downward trend with regards to inflation movements. That shows a sustained easing of price pressures. On month-on-month basis, we've seen prices fall by 1.3% between July and August 2025. This means that households paid less in August than they paid last month.
Na anwachi no no ba chiro se wo hwe nuane bo nso so a ye wo July ne mu no na nuama bo no agina 14.2% and then nuama bo no so ate about 13.9 ya enuane bo nso esote a na etikofom.
The steady drop in inflation is reassuring, but the monthly swings we are seeing reminds us that we need to keep watch on inflation, particularly short-term movements, and ensure that policies addressing inflation continue to be stable and sustainable. Ladies and gentlemen, I now want to look at some of the key components of inflation. So the question is, the August inflation of 11.5%. What are the key breakdown with regards to food and non-food, import and locally produced items, goods and services, and then possibly inflation at the regions? Food inflation was 14.8%, down slightly from 15.1% in July. Food remains the largest driver of inflation, and it contributes more than half to the inflation figure we are seeing in August. In fact, for some time now, food inflation has contributed more than half to inflation. So what this means is that once you're able to fix issues surrounding food inflation, then by and large you're able to actually tackle inflation in Ghana largely.
I was returning Kaya Banko Tabuni Yera Al Hassan Idrisu and Wabaman Yasa inflation is what touch us and Yoma Buono and so
Yaburamu says to say no dia na say Minerals Commission Wamosu Wachafa Mupa na Penia now no wada Minerals Commission say Penia bedi achire ewo Minerals Commission ho me na waka say krata de abasa ja wonyai abedi achire no na wamra mahwe achire say Peni pa ewo asoye na no Minerals Commission ho na Penia ya kana asemi eye Isaac Andrew Stando wono na asem ne ya kana sa no na papa yi wono ba be take over no Penia obedina de no eye Martin Kwaku ayisi no wono so Penia reassign no wo free sa Minerals Commission ho akọ Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources akọ djuma foforo ewo ho na wo kire say Penny Tando na appointment no ni date ya waso no mpo osana aboso me no atwa mu na da na etoso aduonu enkron 29th August 2025 ya me no ka say wo hwe ani mu sabosumi ya wo me da etoso edunu pepepe ne wo hye na adwuma ase na Penny yanka ne ho ambakosem ketua bi emfa enkyere wo eba no say ye free bi open pit mining say yenye efom adwuma pa straight anonti sabapa no wabene pa waye adwuma no beye semfinhia no aduonu miensa 23 years experience and ekita no ba no say yenye adwuma no correct na yenye oversight responsibility and operational system no yenka ne manyina mbom kama pa papa waye ade pa afei eba no say yemfa nipa bebre enka mom ne anya adwuma no as a team na wona no ana wono wankasa mpo wo team ni mu bi na wo nya adwuma na no say wontimi emfa ne ho kra enko ene wo ya adwuma nso a wo pese enkosi asie pepepe na resource wa ohia no ne nsa enka ansa na wo ba Minerals Commission ho no na wono kro ya ye pani a wo hwa che say general manager Edema Godfield say ho nso wo bo adwuma pa ni nyina mu no wasan so substantive wasan be wura mukra be substantive mining manager waati ye na chi no wasan be ye manager nkasa Edema Goldfields Ghana Limited takwa mines ho nso okogbo adwuma pa ama adwuma wo born ho no na enya asem kuma Mantrack ni AECI ene wo mu aka lebe wo mu nyina wo mu ne ye adwuma wo mu hu se papa no ne nyuma so ani a ne nyuma danso eno nti na adwuma mampani di asa na se mpani ade asa na se won koye no yera Isaac Andrew Stando mpani wo mu gidie se wo be adwuma so pa
na wana wo hwe ewemu sakraye ewo omei emo ne fa ye wo emfifi mantemo openia wano eneda wo mo ando ewo emfifi mantemo eye Yera Samuel Opoku danso wababonte ede kokobo akodi amaikuafo tichu Ghana fo nyina kan wo ese abibia wo ye kuani na se wo ba bedo efu a wo se hwe ese ewemu sakraye se ne sitie ebia mra wo se wo dua eburo anase banche no se nsuo to a ebeboa anase emboa wo se wani mu nyina ebeboa ama enua ya pesi enya ewo memu no ebetimi enya
say ye important hade che da ni bad we wo be be ni wo bad and na fi e bread say osumti whether information is say ekwafo first no musu on local way to put that but it's scientific also na ya ka say this is na ya propagating or the minus is in we kusra no be only the better but some kind of information. What would be I feel I never did.
Kasa ye Yura Samuel Opoku danso wano eyo penia wano ehwe ewimu sakraye ne fa ye won 50 mantam
afa ye mfe ne nchemu wa amanone na wa amanone nsem ne yankwa akiri akwa Burkina ha ya Burkina ana wo mama mpani a wote sesei eye Ibrahim Traore na wose wono eba no se ema ne mana mema ne mema na ana afa oba bi ho so ande kraman ana obema na fa no papa bi kura de na no wase ne TV no aware no I mean how for the way what says LGBTQI+ kwaku bonsamba wode kekra no de ato so wase wono ne mpatam ho no efri wagadugu ekwesi ya ne mpatam ho nya de obesoso so enu nti me ne wokasa ya mrahye bedwa no akwa asetena wono de akwa akoma se wonfa esono kase emfa nto homosexuality ene ne nsensem ne nyina wonfa nto sanse ekwesi kwa continent na krom na wanka nche ne se wanye ntum na wanye antum a wo ma no aid aid is asen nya ho abotrepa na wo kire se nya dia obaji atum kura eno nti mrahye bedwa no kwa asetena ena no ada no wo makwaji atum se wonnim na wo se microphone na abawade no se wo de oso oba ho beda ho na akraman sebe mpraduasa wafaw ana aba wo ne oba beda be ma ne be ma beda ya chiu se kim emfie num obekwa akodam adwumaden wo beye ni ode sansemi ba montre so justice minister o Ghana Hankwaya Attorney General Edaso Rodrigue Bayala wano enu ogina TV so enu wo chere se no kure se wo mo de mrana ba wo nim ni ye be chew ye be hunu se wo yes ade ni bi no mfie num obekwa akodam
amfie no mo wa akodam obeswa so ne ye chira den sam ni nyina asi afan wo fidie no da to SOMPA 106.5 ni akwabata hodo a atwa my Ghana ho hia ansam wo de bae no de makote no ebi eno sei
emfinfi mantamu abrantie bi a ono ye hyankani wadi hwi mrika akwada 8 years wabona kuno e wasenfusu ayawre hosempa
na e won finfi mantem a opanyi bi a wadi mfincha na aduanum yesi akote se wowu e hye baabi a se bi oyesi fi ayenya nwieye
na lawyer Bernard Beidu ya wodi nkunim wa akotia so akasa waso obeya amampontunyuma adoso ewo ayakotia
yakwa obi manso Burkina wan kire se homosexuality ba na mema de no nya de omsoso ye chi wamfie num ye de bema wo
SOMPA 93.1 Asantemantem Kopo Kumasi ayiko 100.9 Adam for Radio FRB or Paris France Arochimemu Takwa 101.1 Takwa 103.3 Tachimani 106.1 Sunyana 98.9 Ankraza 90.7 Toma 101.3 na fe Mankasim Kingdom ewo Mankasim Anu 106.1 Madu jirani susuya modi abano yenkenkan bi mama
Haji special local food sadawroma aduane papa nyina fie no ehɔ na wo pe aduane papa dia fo ne kyeremu wo hatwo atomic kwan ne so no a transition nche ho washing be ni finfin ho no wo bekɔ akoto no ho bia na wontimi nkɔ da bia message numbers ne to ho numbers ne 0246 359 921 0246 359 921 Haji special local foods aduane papa fie sane wo pe no no wo be ne kama e dia ma piaga o Facebook wo say Ghanaians will know the NDC very soon. This government every day our hosem nko I mean how aban ba akope ensem bebre KK Edifrika so was say aka give Baumia another chance. Was see great news we hear live e wakaso American Town Kenke House watch ya Nana Henkan aka Kade Golden Boy engineer Shamaba one so say we hear live Ewo Mori was more fire watch ya nyina was Captain Question nchiakase enko enfama na mensa ke wo ba for so say oh what a deplorable death nowadays God have mercy ne dia ode aba no commensa pillar 2 was NPP family munyina brane na monka hombom sansa wakono ya urade ko na monka mom se ebrim wasi kukurudu esi urado ne ono so ede ba ye no Rahim Rankin as Ghana is green with mighty majority MPs. Ya one one brashe bejo mo mbabo adwuma kase pa na yeto aso Tamale Central say na one touch victory at the mawo. Akosa Emmanuel say God bless you Akosua Agyeyiwaa akode e na fe SOMPA FM Accra. O say mo bo adwuma pa. O say mo ye live na yanchia President Mahama any Mr. Apam emfama no na say yansa enchia we yamfa nkode a ene ye wono King Star nkranza na wura ba ho pa yenyina we so na yemu nsem ni nyina adichi emfa ema wo yanomu a wote yenka ewo kaseye mu no ɛyɛ me obrempɔn nana kwaku ampoma mene me nuamanum
Obaapa nana yaka eche na fe
AKOSUA AGYEIWAA kwadia boatin yɛdom ase ama monitia adehye